Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Gemini for the month of September 2022. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, tonight I'll be doing the daily horoscopes, so be sure to subscribe to know when they're coming up. And I think that's it. Plans didn't go out exactly as planned, so I'll be doing the weekly horoscopes and resuming those. I just started this idea with the monthly horoscopes, okay? So I will have these more on time. So on the 12th, I'll resume the weekly horoscopes. Alrighty, so just be patient with me because I got hacked and stuff like that. And the guy was in my windows, okay? Not cool. And the worst part about it, he was in my windows. So when somebody's in your windows and then they're in your word processor, yeah, it like erases everything. And I don't know how to use my cloud. So there you go. Anyways, so show some love to your girl. So on September 5th at 12:05 a.m. midnight, Venus enters Virgo today. Oh, Mercury goes retrograde. I put on my Twitter, Mercury goes retrograde today. Venus enters Virgo today at midnight. The focus is more towards the home and nurturing your relationships. You tend to do more entertaining at the home, and also you can be decluttering the home, or the focus is more on cleaning and organization. Family can be loving towards you. Those in your 40s, those Gemmies that are in their 40s, there can be a serious love relationship happening here. If you're already in a committed relationship or dating somebody, that person can turn a bit more serious. If you're already living with somebody, then this could be like really a lot of talks of future coming up and you guys doing something, building a foundation, or just like growing with each other. You can be more about your personal life. If it doesn't suit you at this time, you may be looking for more exciting surroundings, so there's possibility of a move happening for some of you. Parents and family may not be supportive of your needs to be yourself and to be independent, so they could be holding you back at this time, or you can feel a little bit oppressed during this time period, especially when it comes to things that you want to do, or you could find that others are not listening to you and what you want at this time. You may not be ready to accept a new way of looking at life and be a subject to strange, confusing experiences because the old ways of doing things no longer apply and they no longer work for you. These experiences will challenge the way you've always looked at life, and you may not be sure where you fit in or where your belief system fits into the new way of looking at things. It's important to take your time when exploring this new outlook on life, this new philosophy or belief system on life, and accept it before accepting them as truth or fact. So don't be so quick to be like, this is like the gospel truth. No. Okay. You may have no frame of reference or experience to know whether or not they are truly helpful towards you. September 9th at 11:38 p.m. Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Libra till October 1st. It is in shadow period right now. Okay, so we could start feeling the effects, like I am, of Mercury in retrograde. So change is happening, positive changes. You're more inclined to host a party at your house or invite people over more often to your home or hang out at the home with friends and family. I feel for others of you, this could be dealing with real estate. This could be buying or selling a home. So you could be looking at houses at this time. You could be holding an open house. Not the best time for privacy here because you have a lot of people coming in and out of your house. You could also be renovating the house. This could also be a move happening at this time. You may tend to see belongings as a chain that's holding you back, or you may have outgrown certain things, because you're in college or you're in high school and you're like you're junior or senior in high school. So certain things may no longer apply in your life. And even if you're older, like your aesthetic about things is changing. So you may, certain things that used to appeal to you no longer appeal to you. You're playful, creative, and this could be the hallmark of the next 3 weeks, but only if you're willing to let it take its course, wherever it leads you. Go with the flow. Don't expect to follow a straight track, but go where things lead you until you start to establish a pattern. Only then can you get back to the main highway after an enlightening detour on a scenic route. Don't be surprised if this muddy these previous held opinions towards the end. As the new alternative, you will be finding, you will more than make up for the inconvenience or confusion experienced along the way. So it's up to you guys how you want to treat this, because a lot of you guys, certain behaviors or mannerisms that you used to get away with, those no longer apply. For others of you, I think I said this in a previous reading, I think this was last week or the week before, where I said that, or this was for Cancer or Gemini, but I did say that some people are going to be changing like their philosophies on life, their emotional self. Certain things may no longer apply for you as well. Like you're kind of like growing up, or you're kind of like those of you who have like really been like living a sheltered existence, like you're no longer living a sheltered existence anymore, kind of situation, and now you're having like all these new experiences and you're trying to figure out yourself. Like those of you in the LGBTQT community, for example, if you have been like, for example, homosexual like all your life, you could be going a little bit out there and kind of exploring the romantic aspects. You may have like explored like the culture, but now you're exploring the romantic aspect and kind of intriguing more men into your life. But you're not sleeping with anybody just yet because you're being picky because you're Gemmies, but you're like intriguing the idea of somebody in your life. That kind of thing could be going on, or what it is that you like in a man, that kind of thing can be happening as well. For others of you, this is exploring the self because you're out of college, or you're at this certain point in your life, 40s or 50s, where it's like you're just exploring you and who you are, because maybe your body has changed, maybe you lost a ton of weight, maybe you got plastic surgery and you look really freaking good, or just maybe you've been delving into spirituality for so long that you want to find yourself, or you're an empty nester, that kind of thing. Then on the 10th at 5:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Pisces, where it has stellium, you are more about your freedom at this time with that 10th house of career, Emperor, Kings, let me see what else. Father, dominating people. This could be making, or the mask that you wear outside that you show everybody, making some impulsive decisions because you don't like to be told what to do. Again, you're more about your freedom at this time. You're more about your individuality and expressing your individuality. So for a lot of you, you may not be getting along with family members, okay? Does not mean family members in your home. It's like family members outside the home. This could be quitting your job at this time. This could be not listening to parents anymore because you want to be off doing your own thing at this time and kind of ignoring them and rebelling. You could be trying to find a better paying job. We're looking for something that gives you more free time as well. For others of you, you do have a mutable square happening. So this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life at this time. Or this could be some much needed drama going on at work with other people and you not getting along with other people. So pick and choose your battles on the full moon. This could be a situation where you can get fired out of nowhere. So, try to see the blessing in that, because that just means that the lessons that you had to learn in that experience are over. Okay, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. For some of you, this could be getting a new job. For others of you, this could be up and quitting your job. Again, impulsive decisions at this time. I feel like you need to be about bigger picture when it comes to those impulsive decisions, because you can also be shooting off your pinky toe. You may not realize how important other people are in your life until you get rid of them. On the 22nd at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters Libra, and you can be more about your social life. Also a great time for career growth happening. A new romance is more likely to start despite the energies that be. It can happen. Get to know this person, date. Okay, I feel like for others of you that you could have a new relationship that, this could be some like really good heavy flirting going on, where it's like obvious, like you two are going to eventually date, but it may be obvious to everybody else but you two kind of situation going on. This is a great time for your social life, a busy time period with career. You're more out and about. You're more about parties. You start encountering issues in work life. Seniors begin to question your work. Enemies and competitors others also try to drag you down. Some mental stress prevails throughout. You should avoid any arguments during this time period because, again, you have the mutable squarings happening, and this is a time of violence. We could find a lot of people going to jail at this time because they become violent with the mutable squares and just very aggressive at this time and not really thinking. Okay, chances of health complications can also increase during this time period, especially with heart and stomach. You may also face issues with your spouse and children. Your goodwill and status suffers at the hands of the negative aspects when they are afflicted, so just be aware of that. And if you have any planets that are afflicting your sun in Libra, then you can have some problems here as well. There could be some issues with authority or government also keeping you in trouble, or you have lessons with them, so try to be on the right side of the law. On the 23rd at 8:04 a.m., Mercury's in retrograde in Virgo. This could be, for some of you, this is still in your 5th house, dealing with X's and O's, and people coming back from your past. You can be starting a new creative project. Romance may occupy your thoughts at this time as well. This is going to be probably a time here where you have to concentrate a little bit more than usual with this energy. Wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. No, I did not. It's still in the 5th house. You're playful, you're creative, and you can be, and this could be like the theme song for the next 3 weeks till October 1st. You're willing to let it take its course at wherever it leads you, because this could be like a fun energy time. This could be a time period here where you start a new business endeavor, or this could be your personal, this could be like your personal business if you own a business, like kind of like turning into a little monster on the social media, because 5th house deals with social media, and kind of like going in its own little direction at this time, and you're just letting it grow and kind of like go into wherever it needs to go into. For others of you, playtime is the best time to get your creative juices going, and you're just kind of going along for the ride, and wherever it takes you, that's where you are. Don't expect to follow a straight track at this time with this energy as well. You can get back to the main highway during this time period. This can be a time of enlightenment. Don't be surprised if like your way of thinking changes as well, and your opinion changes and becomes confusing for you. Then on the 25th at 5:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Libra, you can be dealing with separation and loss. This can be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. You're not getting along with your significant others, or you can be burning your bridges with other people. Sexual relationships or romance may be troubled. You could get ghosted on this day. Jealousy may be a factor. Be careful about investments. Be careful about excessive expenditures with the new moon energy. Your romantic or personal relationships can be stormy at this time because of a lack of freedom or inappropriate expectations of the other. A new romance may begin at this time that can be very fulfilling. This can be a fun time being around children or those who are younger than you, make you feel younger. This is a favorable time for family vacations. This is like the time period of Rosh Hashanah, so this is going to be a great bonding experience. Love relationships become deeper and more emotionally intense. Watch for a tendency towards jealousy and emotional manipulation. On the 29th at 3:49 a.m., Venus enters Libra in your 5th house. This is a great time to start a new creative project, or even you may not go along with all the ideas that are going to be popping up in your head at this time. Also, let me see, if you do start a project during this time period, know that it's probably a temporary thing. And even with work, if you do find yourself starting a project at this time at work, know that it's a temporary thing, and it's only going to last till like probably October 6th, or it's just going to be for like 3 months, and then you're going to be on to something else. For some of you, this could be like working on a project with like the entertainment industry. It's not going to last long. Or you could be starting you could be like delving into writing or doing something creative. You're going to move on to something else, okay? For some of you, this could be working in the acting and doing extra work that's going to last for 3 weeks or 3 months until Mercury goes direct. Change is happening. It is often a time of romance and socializing, meeting new love interests, but it may be fatal attraction, powerful powerful sexuality mixes love relationships and may have reciprocation problems. I would be careful here. You might get ghosted. Okay. Someone may not, you two are wanting different things. Also, this is going to end up being an on again, off again relationship. So it's up to you what you want. Children can be very spoiled at this time. Social connections made now have the potential to further your goals, but may have strings attached, or they may come with favors, not now, but later on they'll come with like favors, like, I did this for you, I helped you grow, you need to talk to this person, put you in awkward situations. So, nothing is, if they say it's for free, nothing is for free. Remember that, okay? The first card I come up with is the Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. For some of you, this could be your business picking up. The focus could be on money worries at this time with this energy. For others of you, this could be having a second or third job with this energy as well. As I'm connecting, I feel like for some of you, this could be dealing with acting or the entertainment industry with this energy. Change at work is happening for you this month. I feel like you're very ambitious. There could be a move or traveling coming up for work for some of you with this energy. I feel like you can be a bit more practical. I feel like for some of you, you work hard and play hard. The Temperance card, you're more about your sanity at this time and your stability. So for some of you, you could be using this time period to get yourself out of financial situation, or if you are like living with your parents, or you are like depending on someone financially or depending on someone for a ride, you can be using this time period to save your money to either move out of somebody's house so you don't have to rely on them anymore, or you can be you can be saving your money to get a car. For others of you, I feel like you can be testing the waters at this time with career, or seeing how far you can get away with stuff with a relationship around you at this time, and kind of testing this new relationship and see what they will tolerate and won't tolerate. For others of you, this is healing energy. This is reconciliation. For some of you, this is just getting your life together and starting over in certain areas of your life. I do feel like there's another source of income coming in for you, an investment opportunity, or this could be another job happening with this energy. Also, you can be coming up with money making ideas. You're very creative at this time with this energy. You're very diplomatic. You tend to get along with everybody, or you make it a point to get along with everybody as well. You're very independent at this time, goal-oriented, very attractive, and you're having a lot of fun. The Two of Cups, other people in your life emotionally support you. For some of you, you could be dating a Libra with this energy, or you and a Libra are friends, and you two are very, I'm feeling like dependent on each other, okay? For some of you, this is a great time for school. This is a great time for professors, or you could be in a relationship with a professor. Okay, the Fool card, new beginnings are coming up at this time. This is a happy energy time period for you as well. I feel like for some of you here that you're more about your social life during this time period. You're more about your play. The King and Queen of Wands, this is a very giving energy. Either this person is very giving to you and very helpful for you. Okay, so this person that's an authority figure could be training you, or this person really has your back. For others of you, the energy itself is very giving. This is a great time for love relationships as well, or new love coming in for you this month. The Six of Wands, I feel this is optimistic energy here. This is certain things going your way during this time period. For some of you, you are coming up with money-making ideas, but the problem is you need to see things all the way through. So this could be something that you start, but because you're not seeing the money happening as quick as you like it, you either go back to school for a better career, maybe work on getting a teacher's degree, that kind of situation, because you want more stability in your life, or you could be looking for you could be going back to school to learn something new at work because you want more stability in your life at this time. Others of you have options when it comes to career directions at this time, and you can go in a different direction when it comes to your career. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive. I feel like a lot of doors are going to open up for you, or things that you've been wanting for a very long time are going to start to manifest in your life. So this is a positive energy time for you as well, okay? The Five of Swords, I feel like for some of you, you could be walking away from certain relationships. But again, be careful, because you could be your own worst enemy and you could shoot your own little pinky toe off, okay? So it may not be worth it. So be careful with impulsive decisions, or certain actions may need more like a second opinion at this time, or a better train of thought, because your thought process may be you're angry about a situation and you want to walk away from a situation, you want to prove somebody wrong, but at the same time you can't afford it, okay? So this is something to think about. And then on top of that, it's during Mercury retrograde, so that means that you'll come back to this relationship, so it's not over. Be careful with the gossip, stay out of it. I feel like you can be messing with somebody that is very toxic, if not dangerous, in your life at this time as well. So you need to be careful with these relationships, because I feel like this person can ruin your career, okay? And you don't want that. So pick and choose your battles with others. It could be a situation here where you don't put your 2 weeks notice in for a manager and stuff like that, or you do something really nasty to this person, and then this person has the power to like ruin your resume, and you put this person on your resume, okay? And so this person is going to like tell the other person, like, you know, don't hire this person. Or you could be messing with, if you're in a small town, you could be messing with somebody that knows everybody in town and all the business owners, and they can go around telling people not to hire you. So you want to be careful with your battles at this time. You want to stay on the right side of the law this month as well with this energy, because you do have a bad temper this month. You're very impatient with that stellium in Pisces at this time, and you're not being very well with your reactive self. And then plus you got Uranus conjunct with North Node, trying to change you, trying to make you more evolved. So this could be like a pain in the ass for you. Like, you're not going to like this energy, okay? So try to go with the flow. The Four of Wands, you're very creative at this time. Focus on home, family with this energy. Somebody is thinking about you at this time. You're your own muse at this time with this energy as well. Very creative time. You can be more cerebral in your head with this energy. The Chariot card, this could be a time of victory and certain wins, or certain things going your way at this time, having more stability in your life, or having a better control over a situation. For some of you, not all of you, depends what's going on in your chart and where your first house is and what's going on, but this could be a time period here where you could find like certain obstacles may no longer apply. For some of you, this could be touring at this time. This could be if you're following like the fairs that are going on at this time, like the county fairs that are going on, and you're on that. This could be you here doing life on the road at this time with this energy. For some of you, could be backpacking through Europe during this time period, or you could be doing the Renaissance fair, you know, that kind of situation. So there's that happening for you. For others of you, you could be traveling more for work during this time period, and they could be like having you travel like everywhere, you know, and putting you in different stations everywhere. So this is going to be a busy time period for you, where you're going to be out and about, which for a lot of you are going to appreciate that. I feel like this is a great time for business picking up success with those of you who are self-employed. A great time for communications for you, especially those who are in like computer programming or computer graphic designers. This is a great energy time for you as well. I do see work. I do see you very busy starting new creative projects during this time period as well. The Moon card, I feel like your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing as well, or your opinion about certain people or certain situations that you're going through is going to be changing. I do see that this is a time where chance is going to be taking you to a new experience, new beginnings, and a new place at this time. So you could also be at the right place at the right time with this energy. So because some of you have like Saturn in Aquarius, okay? Your Saturn return, especially my 28-year-olds. And then my 55-year-olds, you know, and then it goes on, the ages go on too. So this could be like a lot of like, that could be happening for you at this time. So you can see a lot of like changes happening in your life, and you like kind of like the universe or other people just kind of like picking you up and putting you where you need to be at this time and saying, hey, you need to go over here. And you're like, okay. And you're very open to it. Alrighty. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality at this time, getting a job with this energy. energy. I feel like this is a great time for career for you. You're very ambitious during this time period. The Queen of Cups, I do feel like you could be writing to somebody back and forth at this time, and this could be somebody in authority. Again, this could be a professor. That could be that you two could be writing back and forth about. This is somebody that it could be a symbiotic relationship, and you two could be crushing on each other and thinking about each other and creeping on each other's page at this time as well. This is also a time period where you're kind of like working on yourself as well, and delving into the law of attraction and delving into the subconscious mind for some of you. I feel for some of you this is a beautiful time for love relationships, because I do see you happily in love at this time. The Ten of Wands, try not to take on other people's burdens at this time, because it could be too much for you, okay? And try not to get involved in other people's drama, because you think you know, but you don't, okay? And this person, I feel like, could have like a little bit of mental issues or going through some kind of depression, or needs like psychiatric help is what I'm picking up when I'm connecting to this energy. So I would be really careful with helping, because this is probably their own process that they have to go to, unfortunately. I feel like you're working very hard on yourself at this time. For some of you, this is quitting like smoking or drugs at this time. So you're just like trying to stay on the right path with this energy. I do feel like for some of you here, burden, I see a high maintenance relationship around you as well. So this person is playing the tit for tat game with you, and it looks like this person is winning because they're getting a lot out of you, okay? I do feel like for some of you, the focus on money and thoughts of money coming up at this time, maybe trying to save your money at this time. For others of you, it's a very competitive time for career. You're working hard towards a leadership position. You're working hard for your community. For some of you you can be doing activism or volunteerism at this time, and it could be a busy time for you. And also, this is a great time for business owners as well. I do see trust issues coming up at this time, certain fears that you are kind of scared to confront or don't want to confront. You don't want to look at the elephant in the room. You don't want to for some of you, this is like I don't know how to say it, divulging the past or something like that. This is the past coming up at this time with this energy as well. So for some of you, you may not want to do that. I feel like for others of you here, that this could be a time of protecting your relationships, okay? And you could be possessive of your relationships because of the new people coming in. I see you guys working out, starting a new routine at this time. Busy energy for you, just focusing on you, okay? The Three of Cups, I feel like you can be more influenced by other people in your life. You can be more about family and more family oriented this month as well. The Page of Cups, okay, so for some of you, if you're looking for love at this time, it may not come in right away, okay? So somebody's crushing on somebody, but it may not happen because this person may be somebody of like this could be like a professional setting, like a client kind of situation going on. Alrighty, so this person works with you and doesn't believe to date like co-workers, okay? I feel like this could also be second chances with love coming in, and you have an opportunity to do something differently. Or if you've been crushing on somebody, you're going to get that person. For others of you, this is career growth happening at this time. With this energy, I do feel like, for some of you, you do have an intense connection with someone in your life. I see that. For some of you, especially those of you 28 or 25 and younger, this could be like falling in love with the bad boy or the naughty girl in your life, and I feel like other people are not going to like this person for you. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition. You're definitely dealing with a manipulative person at this time, so I would be careful with that. I feel like there's something that you want to do creatively, or you have something heavy on your mind. The cards are saying don't just dream it, do it, okay? The Eight of Coins, you're a perfectionist when it comes to career. You're throwing yourself into something new at this time with this energy. The Eight of Wands, again, a perfectionist, focusing on your finances at this time, traveling coming up for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune card brings about a turn of events happening for you as well, and I feel like whatever burden you have to carry, you may have to carry a little while longer. The Strength card, I feel like you're a perfectionist, okay? You're working very diligently and very hard. You're creating your own reality at this time and removing yourself from negative people, staying more to yourself during this time period. The Eight of Cups, focusing on financial stability, focusing on money. This could also be money worries coming up for some of you with this energy. I feel like you're over certain situations. You're walking away from certain people, or you want to walk away from certain people in your life at this time, but it's looking like it's more of a thought than an action, okay? And the Five of Coins, you're dealing with a naughty boy or naughty girl. For some of you, this naughty boy or naughty girl is no contact because the Page of Cups here, so this is more of a thought than an action. Be my gems, and have a fabulous week, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.